How's it going, guys? Peshcat's here, and we're playing some Fire Emblem Cipher today. And today, this is for the amateur tournament thing on the Discord. Since I never played one of the online tournaments before, I mostly just played IRL with a few of my friends. So I'm gonna be playing this Sirius MC deck. I'll show. This is the full deck list here. Probably do a deck profile at some point, but the basic concept is Sirius can turn the opponent's characters into level 1s, and you can use other abilities like Liana 4, Marth 2, Camilla 4, and Baruka 1 to take advantage of their dude being cost 1. So we're going to do that. So round one, we're playing against this guy LazyRoy, and I'm not sure what he's playing yet, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my main character. Hopefully we can draw our promotion and not brick. I'm gonna have to mulligan this. Come on, MC. Yes, we did it. All right. Okay, add orbs. Oops. Let me move that back. Okay, so this goes to top of deck. Roll the 4. Okay. Lol. Alright, so I guess I'm going second. And he's playing Roy MC. So this guy's effect is if his attack hits, he can draw a card and then take a card from his hand, put it on top of his deck. So it could give him some good control of what he can do during the early game. He's gonna deploy immediately? That's interesting. I think I'm gonna attack this first. So draw a card, go to bond phase. I definitely want to keep the Liana in my hand because she's a very strong card for the mid game. I think I'm gonna bond the Camilla turn 1 and then just not play any second character, I think. And then I'm just gonna go straight for the Al. Like if he wants to give me a free card, I'll take it, I guess. So that hits. And the Al's effect is during his turn, if this card is supported by a purple unit, then he gets plus 10, I guess. So go ahead and end my turn here. Looks like my red, the card that I bond for red at this point is going to probably just be the Fae. So he decides not to deploy anything. That is a Roy, so that is a self-support for him. And I am safe, so I do not get hit. Draw for turn. I have the option to bond the Jenny as well, but I think I'm gonna bond the Fae here. So we'll just do that. As for whether or not I want to deploy the Jenny, I'm really not sure. I don't really have anything too important that I want to salvage right now, so I think I'm just gonna leave her there. Go to action phase and then attack, and that will hit 70 versus 60. He gets the Mage Emblem on the defense with this level 2 Lilina, which lets him draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Fur, that's interesting. Does she have and he took an orb. Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna end my turn. Does this fur have any sort of unavoidable effect? Let's see. When this card crits, instead of... Wait. Okay, so he's... Oh, I'll get back to that in a sec, I guess. Support. I take it. Take orb. I do want to read that fur real quick. So we're going to untap all, draw a card. Alright, I want to scroll up to that fur. I want to see what she does, because if she has unavoidable, then that can be really important. Let's see, when this card crits, instead of discarding a fur, to the retreat area, you can put it on top of your deck instead. And then her other effect is, when your other ally is supported by a fur, that character's attack can no longer be evaded except by the main character. And then offensive support skill, pay 1 to make my support fail. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. What am I going to bond here? I think I'm going to bond the Baruka one. I kind of want to make a play with the Camilla now that I got that one. I'll class change and draw a card. And I got another Baruka anyways, so you can just do things with that. Action phase, we're going to go ahead and attack the Roy. That's going to hit. I need to scroll down, don't I? Okay, and then that's it. I'm just going to end my turn. I need to not make any stupid moves in the first round of the tournament, especially since my seed is absolutely awful. Okay, so Roy has 4 abilities. All of them cost flip 1. All of them have a cost of flip 1 bond face down. He can either draw 1, discard 1, give an ally +10, move an ally, or choose one of my characters and move it. So what is this? This is the one that makes the support skills proc twice. And if this guy's supported by a character with a support skill, he gains an additional +10. So I'm assuming this guy has a deck like loaded with support skill characters. Courage. So I guess he's using the Roy effect to draw a card oh, it's draw a card, top deck a card. Okay, that's interesting. So he probably top decked something with a support skill, probably a flyer like that, yeah. And then so I'm gonna take the hit. Take orb. And then the Roy is going to attack for 90, and I'm going to self-support, so I'm going to take that. Okay, so I have less orbs right now. I did draw Sirius, so that's pretty good. Okay, what is my goal right now with this turn? Do I want to play the Liana right now, or do I want to save it for something that's higher value? I need to decide what I want to bond first. I think I go with the Liana this turn. So I think I just bond the Baruka, to be honest. Is this guy typing something? No? Okay. I think I'll bond the Baruka. And I'm up a lot of cards on him right now, actually. I think I'll play the Liana, yeah. Also, Sirius effect target Randall. Start of turn. Liana effect target Randall to destroy. Liana effect to draw one. And I'll flip one bond face down, draw a card. I got another Liana, that's really good. That means I can play it again next turn. Now as far as attack order goes, I think I want to attack with here first, so that if Liana triggers a flying emblem, I can move him to back row, that'll keep him safe, and then my opponent can destroy Liana so that I can play a new one. So I want to attack here first. And that will hit, but I did just lose a flying emblem. And then now I'll attack with Liana, and I just hope I trigger another flying emblem. And I did. Nice. So I'm going to move to back row, and this attack hits. Alright, my opponent's down to 1 life. But he's got 7 cards in hand, so there could be quite a few evades within those 7 cards, and now 8 cards. I think on the following turn, what I'm gonna do is, I think my plan is to play the Jenny 1, use her effect to get Sirius out of my retreat area. Okay. His last few turns haven't been very efficient as far as his bond usage. He played a 3 bond card last turn when he had 4, and he played a 4 bond card this turn when he has 5. If I get a... Okay, so this is guaranteed to die. I'm okay with that being a 20 support though, because that means that it's more likely that this upcoming card for me is another 30. Based on what I've seen so far, I think it'll probably be like Fae 1 or Claire 1. Or it's just Camilla. So that does hit, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna take that. There's the Fae 1. I could go on the offensive here and play the Fae right now, but I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet. Target Nino with effect. Nino to 50. So Nino's now 50. Nino to 50 power and cost 1. Bond phase, let's see. The card that I want to bond right now is honestly probably... this is a little tough. I think I want to bond the Baruka 1. I can play Baruka 3 next turn alone and then use her ability to get plus 30. Alternatively, I can also just do it with Fae, because I don't think I'm playing Fae this turn. So I think I'll just bond the Fae. For deployment, I'm probably going to go with Liana 1 plus Jenny, and then I'll use Jenny's effect. And I'll also use Liana's effect to draw. So Liana, target Nino to destroy. Effect to draw 1. I'll flip this face down, draw a card. Another Fae. So I think I'm just going to bond that next turn. Fae Overclass isn't good anymore if my opponent runs out of orbs, and he only has 1 orb left. Additionally, I'm still in the deployment phase, so I'm going to play the Jenny 1. Now we're going to move to the action phase. I definitely want to attack with Sirius first, I think. Yeah, we're going to attack with Sirius first. Support. That's slightly unfortunate. Okay. But it's okay. We're going to attack here. And that'll be a hit. So now my opponent has 0 orbs left, 7 cards in hand. And I'm gonna use Jenny's effect. I'm gonna flip the Fae face down, I think, because I think I'm just gonna bond one of these next turn. Okay, that looks about good. So on my opponent's next turn, he needs to be able to hit my Sirius 4 times. And with 8 cards in hand, that means he would probably have to have like 3 pairs of crits. Because he doesn't have a whole lot of bonds to actually like play cards right now. Although he does have the ability to give the +10 buff, but he can only use that once per turn. So he's actually bonding a Roy. I think that's interesting. So he can only play 6 bonds worth of cards. So he's going to play a Randall and then class change it. I think that's a very peculiar play because I think it might have been optimal for him to save it for a crit or evade instead. Is he going to double promote? He is double promoting. Okay. So until the end of the turn, this gets +20. But he can't play any more cards. So what he's probably going to do now is use Roy's effect after attacking to move himself to the back row. He'll probably attack with Roy first, and then use Roy's effect to move himself to the back row. I wouldn't be surprised if he flips 1 bond here to buff Randall by +10 as well. So first he's going to use the effect to draw 1, top deck 1. I don't think any of these cards... Okay, well, crit emblems don't even matter anymore because I'm only at 1 orb. So crit emblems, like, they're actually just useless now. What did he put on top? He put a Roy... Okay, so he put a Roy for a Fate emblem. So he's going for face. I think that's incorrect. So you're 90, right? Okay, so he's 90, and he gets to use his support skill. 1 at a time, please.
1.
That's how that works. You resolve the same. You have to resolve the skill twice. So Randall with a Fate emblem actually just means like nothing because you draw a card and then you top deck it, and then you draw the card that you just top decked and then you put it back. So this is hit. I'm gonna take it. So this guy's swinging for 80. Swinging at Liana. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm really looking for right now is, oh, by the way, you didn't flip a bond face down for Roy effect. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to evade, obviously. So he's got 5 cards in hand. I wonder how many of the... What? What is he moving that for? What? Target Roy. Draw for turn. I drew another MC. That's beautiful. I can go for 1, 2, 3, 4 crits this turn, I think. 1, 2. So if I play 6 mana's worth of cards, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play the Claire as well. So I think that's the plan I'm gonna go with. So bond this. Play Claire, play Camilla, play Baruka, and play, yeah, so Faye, Camilla, Baruka, and Claire onto the board. And then we're going to start whacking at his face. So, play Claire in front row, I think. That's probably better than, it's probably safer if I try to salvage a Claire instead. So we're gonna go straight for the face. And then I'm going to crit. Okay, he evades. Faye, attack. Crit. This guy's a lot. 70 to 60. GG. Okay, cool. So that is game 1, won by us. And then I wonder if you would like to... Okay, so do we just reload the whole deck, I think? New game, I think? And load the deck. We get choice of first, second, right? Okay.
Okay.
Reveal to myself. And flip this face down. Alright, let's just hope we draw MC, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we did not draw it. Please. That's the big issue with this deck is because there's only 4 promotions, it's harder to hit the promotion in the opening hand. Okay, so we did not open it this time, but I did open Jenny 1, and so I'm going to try to get that ASAP. I'm gonna see if I can mill it and then get it back with the Jenny's effect. Hopefully this turn he plays like a random character turn 1. Like best case scenario for me is like he plays a random card turn 1 in the front row. I attack it, kill it on my turn, and then on the following turn... Oh, he did. And then on the following turn, I want to... I want him to attack me. I want to mill Sirius 4 on the defense. That's the ideal scenario for me right now. So I'm going to bond this first of all. I want to get attacks in with the Jenny right now. And the reason for that is because it allows me to potentially mill more cards. Going to action phase, I'm going to attack the Randall for 50 power. And that hits. So he just gave me a card for free, basically. I'm going to attack with the Jenny as well to try to mill more. Yes, there it is. Yes, this is the best scenario. I mean, like, this isn't the best scenario, but this is like a good scenario considering I didn't open with my main character. So next turn, I'm going to bond and then use Jenny's effect to pick up that Sirius that just got milled. Okay, so he's playing the Archer in the back row. Interesting. Wow, cell support. Unlucky, but I'll take it. Okay. Okay, we're safe on this one. He does get to draw one and top deck one, though. His hand is really low. Holy moly. I can potentially run away with this game if he gives me too much card advantage early. Take orb. Okay. It's whatever. It's not a big deal to me, honestly. This is actually really nice for me. I think I'm gonna bond the Camilla 4. This is not really doing anything for me right now. I'm gonna deploy Marth. Full Archer. And now going to my action phase. I'm going to use Sirius to attack the Archer. He's self-supported, but I did too, so like, that's fine. And now I'm going to use Marth to attack the Owl. And that does successfully hit. He gets the Mage Emblem. But he also has like no cards in his hand. Alright, so now I'm going to use Jenny's effect. Grab my MC. Wow, there's so many of them in here. But it's good that I have it. I'm glad I have it. I'm very happy for that. Additionally, on turn 5, if the Jenny survives, then I can do a an overclass to make up for the lost tempo that I have right now in terms of like damage, because he's attacking my face a lot. Support. So that's 80 to 80, so that works. Slightly unfortunate, but it's even more unfortunate that he doesn't have his promotion right now. So we're going to try to get a huge lead out of that right now. Draw. I need to bond a red card, so we're going to bond the Fae, promote, draw a card. I think I want to end my turn, honestly. I think I want to end my turn. Like if I slow play this, then I can build up this card advantage, and then he's stuck with like nothing. So I'm just going to end. I can attack him all at once later. That was intentional, yeah. bonds. And will he play something? No, he will not. That's not doing shit. Target Roy. -10. Draw for turn. I have so many Jennies in my hand. Oh my god. I can potentially overclass over and over and over again if he doesn't have a way to deal with her. That can be so catastrophic for him. Okay, I want to play the Camilla. I want to play the Camilla 4. I want to play the Camilla 4, but I also don't want to. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Camilla 1 and Claire. Camilla 1 can attack his face for 30. So I'll do that. I'll give him 1 card. I'll use Claire's effect to move Camilla to the back row. And then if Camilla successfully survives until the next turn, I can get her promote as well. But I think for now, I'm going to... Let me look at my retreat. I think I want more targets, so I'm going to attack here. That actually hit. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. Do I want to give him another card? I think I'm okay with giving him another card, because he's behind in tempo. But I'm kind of scared. Alright, let's do it. At most, he'll be able to play promotion +2 this turn. So I think I'm okay with that. This is assuming he has the promotion at all, though. So let's see. In those 3 cards... Okay, so he did get it in those 3 cards. I don't know where in those 3 cards he got it, but he did get it. Which is somewhat unfortunate, but I'll deal with it. And he's also playing a Lilina, but she's only attacking for 40. And he's putting her in the back line? Why is he putting her in the back line? He should honestly put her in the front line so she can attack my back row. This back row is going to give me a lot of utility. Honestly, like, if I Grand Trial on Camilla, that's full, I assume. IDK skill names. So. Okay, sure. Okay, so he's going to use the pull ability, and then Lilina's going to attack Camilla. So that's fine. Oh, there's the Liana I wanted. I really want to draw Liana. Liana would just be so good right now. Okay, so I take it. Take orb. Oh, come on. Let me top deck Liana, please. I have 1 in the retreat. I have 2 in the retreat. Oh my god. Okay. Sirius effect, target. I'm gonna target Lilina. If I can trigger an attack emblem, then we are good to go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is do I want to bond Fae? How many Faes are in my retreat? I have 1, and there's a second one here. So there's a chance I might actually be able to do an overclass this game, but with the tempo that I'm attacking him at, I don't think I'll get a chance to do that. So This is tough. I think I'm gonna bond this though. And then I'm gonna overclass. Draw a card. Oh, I got Liana. Yes, overclass. Overclass skill. The card I want most right now is honestly probably the Marth. But I don't have any... I have a lot of self-supports in my retreat area, and I think I want this. So I'm going to move this to the top of my orbs. Okay. And now, what my hope is that I trigger a flying emblem on my first attack, so I can move the Jenny to the front row and use her to attack the Lilina. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're going to attack the Lilina. Oh, that's a bit bad. Could we... Oh, wait, no. That's a guaranteed hit anyway. It's a guaranteed hit because she's only 30 power. Hits 60 to 60. And then I'll use her effect to move Jenny to the back line. I can potentially overclass next turn. Things are looking super good. He's probably going to pull Jenny to the front line this turn and then try to kill her, but I have 2 evades for her. If he does manage to kill her, then I think I'm just going to play Liana next turn. So it's all good. I think potentially I should have used Jenny's skill just now to do a double salvage though. That probably would have been a better play. I think I'm fine with doing triple evade for the Jenny though, just to keep her alive, to keep tempo on the board. I think I'm 100% okay with that. Because she did her job, she healed me 1, and she could potentially double salvage for me. And then if I can keep her on the board, then in terms of actually playing cards to the board, I can play Liana plus Camilla next turn, and Camilla has a crit because I have this Camilla in my hand. So he's going to play Fur. Okay. He'll probably pull my Jenny. Flip one. Flip one. Okay, cool. He only has 2 characters, so like easy peasy. This doesn't have the anti-evade, right? It's only for when he attacks. Support, don't care about that. Evade. Alright, so all I need right now is for Roy to not trigger Fur 4. And he has 1 in bonds and 1 on the field. So, like, what are the chances of that, really? Come on. What are the chances? Best case scenario for me is I draw another 1 cost next turn. Another 1 cost, like, flyer. So then I can use Jenny's double salvage to get a crit for that card. And I have 2 chances to draw into a cost 1. I evaded. Because I'm going to get 1 draw off the Liana and 1 draw for turn. If he attacks my face, that's another chance. Okay, so he's not attacking my face. I'll evade that too. And now I have a crit. I have a crit too that I can use with Jenny. Sirius effect, target, Fur. Draw Draw for turn. Oh, okay. I have one more chance. It's okay. Yeah, I just bond this, I think. Shit. Yeah, I can bond back a Camilla or Eliana. So it's okay. I can bond whatever I want. So we're gonna bond the Liana. Go to deployment. So I want to do this first. Effect target fur. Draw effect. Flip this face down to draw a card. Okay, that's not what we were looking for, but it's okay. I think we win on this turn anyway. I can potentially salvage a Claire as well. Potentially. If I hit one flying emblem, then we're good. So, action phase. Okay, so let's attack with Camilla first. Crit. Okay. So he's got 5 cards in his hand. How many could he possibly have in there? Let's see. What's the best course of action right now? I think I should attack with the Jenny first. There we go. There's our flying emblem. He's self-supported. I don't even need to use my crit. He evades. Okay. Alright. I have a 0% chance to self-support with Liana. They're all out. So, let's go in. That's good. Okay. Shiny effect. We're going to get a Sirius 4 and a Claire. And these are both going straight to my hand. I want to attack with the Sirius first in case I don't have to crit. I don't have to crit. Does he have another one? He does have another one. Shit. That's bad. Oh, sadness. Okay, well. If he's gonna get a comeback, he's got to do it through like 4 orbs, so. I'm gonna end my turn there, though. He's got a lot of work to do. I have 3 orbs. One of them's guaranteed to be Sirius. And I have 2 other orbs that I don't know what they are. Although I'm running low on deck, I could probably figure out what they are. There's definitely Baruka 3-2 somewhere in there. Maybe 2 Baruka 3-2s. I think the only one I've seen so far is the one in my hand. Plays Nino. He's definitely going to use her effect to salvage and evade. Does he have anything to play with the other 2 bonds, though? No, he's only playing 4 bonds worth of cards. Even though he can play 6. So, like, that's kind of the problem that, between the 2 games, is that, like, he has been... he's not been able to fully use all of his bonds on multiple turns. I've used like I think I've used all my bonds on like every single turn of both games. Besides like the early game, like outside of the early game, the first couple turns, I didn't necessarily play cards onto the board. The tricky question here is what card does he target for the attack? I feel like he should have played Nino in the front row. I feel like he could have played Nino in the front row so that after the Roy attacks, he can move Roy to the back row with the flip 1 ability and then leave Nino in the front row. But because of this, he has no way to escape. Hold on, I have a phone call. Hey, there's the Bruca 3-2 I was talking about. Hello? Give me a sec. Sorry about that. I got called on the phone for a sec. Which skill is he? Wait, what happened? Move Sirius to the back? Okay. That's quite interesting. It's one less attack that I can get onto his MC, though, so it's pretty smart. Courage is what? Draw 1, top deck 1? Okay, I'm okay with that. Oh, he can also draw a card with the Nino skill. Alright, let me draw Baruka 3-2 right now, just so I can bond it. Target Roy. Yes! Perfect. Bond black. Play Baruka. This game's over. This game's totally over. Action phase. Baruka effect. Flip. Plus 30. Yeah. Why not? Oh, he has to be front row. Gotcha. Yeah, he's right. Does not work. That's fine. Same play anyway. For 80? Fuck. Really? Oh, alright. Well. That's a hit. Okay, so he evades. Take after effect, kills yourself. Movement effect. Assuming I'm reading that correctly. Yep. Alright, let's attack here. Crit. GG, well played. Good match. Unlucky game though. Sorry. Sorry about that. And there we go. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This has been my first round of the Fire Emblem Cipher Discord Amateurs Tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in round 2, I guess.